I'm Yasmin, and welcome to my channel, Mental Health Convos and Convos for Elevation. And today's video is over with a bag of tips for saving money for broke millennials. If you are new here, I would love for you to join the Mental Health Convos and Convos for Elevation family. Go ahead and hit subscribe. You don't want to miss any of these videos. And let's get into it. So the first thing is know how much income you have and track your sources of income. So if you don't have any income, it's going to be hard to save, right? So whatever income you have, whether it's earned income where you're actually going to a job, whether it's like passive income like money you may get from YouTube, money you may get from your blog, or money you may get in interest, know where your money is coming in. Know how much money you have coming in. Even if someone is giving you money, just take into account all the money that you have coming in so you know where you are. You know, do you have enough money to pay your bills? Do you not have enough money to pay your bills? Do you have enough money to save? Just overall look at where you are with your money. Number two, make a list of all of your bills and add up the total amount of your bills monthly. So we know off top, a lot of us have rent, or we may have mortgage, we may have electricity, we may have water bill, we may have credit card bills, we may have child care expenses, car note, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, um, renter's insurance, just a lot of different bills. And then we may have our subscriptions, Netflix, Hulu, um, whatever different. I know with me, I have a subscription to Canva. You may have different subscriptions. I have subscription for extra memory for my tablet. So you may have different subscriptions, but just look at your bills overall and see if there can be any cuts made. Also, don't forget to add your grocery bill and any money that you spend out in entertainment, because I know I love going out, and but since the pandemic, I really have not been out and about like that. I've pretty much been home, but a lot of people are still going out. So just take into account all your expenses and see if there's anything that you can cut back on or cut down on. And don't forget about your household maintaining bills. And what I mean by that is like when you buy your cleaning products, you buy your Pine Sol, your bleach. If you're a woman, you may buy your pads, your tampons, things like that. Take into account the other small expenses. Well, they're not small, because I know every time I go in Dollar General, I bust 100, honey. So just take into account those other bills that we may sometimes overlook, like soap, tissue, detergent, like those type of things. And number three went with, I already mentioned things that you need to cut. So number four is open multiple savings accounts. Now, not just open multiple savings accounts, but open up multiple checking accounts as well at different banks. Some people may say, I don't know about that. But me personally, this is what I do. I have maybe, I'm going to just say seven. I have seven accounts with different banks, because each thing that I have has a different purpose. Each card or each bank has a different purpose. So I want to buy a house. I have one bank that is dedicated to saving up money for my house. I have another bank that's dedicated to vacation. I have another bank that is dedicated to just saving for retirement. And with this, I usually look for banks and credit unions that have free checking. Some banks charge $25 here, there, $12 here, there, to just for you to just have an account with them. So I look for free checking accounts and things like that. So make sure you look for the ones that are free, or they have it where you make so many transactions. Okay, but yeah, get multiple accounts with multiple banks. Make sure that these are free savings and checking accounts. Okay, all right. Number five is stop eating out so much. It's draining your pockets. So, if you are anything like me, for a few years now I've been a commuter. Well, in school I was a commuter, as well as a lot of the jobs that I worked were not in the town that I lived in. So, a lot of times we just pull up to McDonald's, pull up to Chick-fil-A, pull up to American Deli, pull up to Arby's, pull up to the steakhouse, and these places are eating up our money. You have to get a hold on how much you spend. I know once I took a look at how much I was spending in fast food, I was spending $30 a day at fast food. I had fast food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's ridiculous. I wasted so much money, and I don't want you guys to do this because I love y'all. I love y'all. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love y'all. So I want y'all to look at how much you are spending at fast food and reevaluate what you need to be doing, okay? Now, that was really just talking about the fast food for yourself. Also, now, being that I am a single woman, I do go on dates. So when I go on dates, I have, guys that take me to very nice restaurants, or we'll just order it to go, due to the whole pandemic thing. But going out on dates a lot, guys, fellas, if you're single, you're seeing different women, you're going on different dates and buying all this food, that can add up too, bro. So I'm just be honest with you. I like to keep it real here on my channel. So you might want to date sparingly if you know your money isn't where you want it to be. All right, so number six, don't be in a rush to just spend, spend, spend. Be disciplined about your spending, okay? So just pretty much, if you get some extra money, just say, you know what, let me put this in my savings account. Don't just spend, 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 because I know, as soon as money hits my account, Victoria's Secret sends me an email. Bath and Body Works sends me an email. New York and Company sends me an email and it's like, we got this sale going, sis. So be disciplined about your spending. I have to just, look at the email and just keep it pushing because I don't need to be spending right now. All right, y'all. So, number seven, when you pay your vehicle off, still pay that amount monthly to a savings account. Y'all, I have a dream. My dream vehicle is the Mercedes GLK 350. Okay. Now, they stopped making them, okay? So, that kind of broke my heart, but at the same time, I don't need it. I don't need it. When I finished my master's degree, no, when I finished my bachelor's degree, I had got myself a car as a present. I got myself I graduated in 2013. I got a 2012 Chevy Malibu. To this day, I still have that Malibu, okay? That car is paid off, but let me tell you this. I have not went to get a new car yet. And some people are pressuring me like, girl, you had that car. I got some miles on it. Go get you a new car. No, right now I'm focused on becoming very financially stable and just reevaluating my life, period. So, with that being said, you guys, if you pay off your car, let's say my car note at the time was $300 a month. So if you have a car note that was $300 a month, your car's not paid off, start putting that $300 a month up in an account. Okay, even though you're not paying the car note anymore, just still put that money up and just save and just save and just stack and just stack. Okay. Number eight, have multiple sources of income and don't use one of those incomes. So y'all, a few years ago, I was a save-aholic, okay? During the morning, I worked at Geico as a claims adjuster, and I made very well there. And at night, I worked at Dairy Queen. So what I would do is I would pay my bills out of my Geico check, and I would save my Dairy Queen check. So I was banking in my early 20s. So, if you have two jobs, if you have the energy, I definitely don't have the energy to do that now. Now I look for, other ways to make income, and I do still have multiple sources of income. I have one, I have an online store. Two, I have books on Amazon. Three, I get, well, you know what? I'll do a whole different video about that, about how I make money online. So y'all stay tuned for that one. Number nine, use credit cards to your advantage. Use them for small daily purchases. This can help raise your score. Get a secured card, and a high credit score can ultimately save you money in the long run. Let me explain. All right, that. Y'all. So with the credit card thing now, credit cards can ruin people. So when I say that, do not max out your credit card. Do not max out the credit card. Do not max out the credit card. Okay, know your limit and keep it below 10%. Okay, so the whole reason why I threw in the credit card is because if your credit score is shot So if you have a low credit score, you have bad credit, then a lot of times when you try to buy stuff, you are getting very high interest rates, and that's also something that's ruining your money. So the whole point of this video is to try to help you save and try to help you get on track financially. So what I do is I got a secured card and I put $1,000 up, right? So my secured card has a $1,000 limit. And typically I very rarely use it. But if I do use it, I'll use it to buy maybe, a meal here or there. I'll maybe put a little gas in my car and then I'll wait till it posts and then I'll just pay it off. And what happens is that good payoff history gets reported to the credit bureaus. And what does that do? That shoots up my credit, right? So use a credit card for daily small purchases. Keep it below 10%. Do not exceed, well, do not max it out, and pay on time, okay? That can help build up your credit score. And the reason why I said secured, because that way you can kind of put a limit, or you can your security deposit can pretty much set the limit that you get on your credit card, because sometimes they'll send you a card and they may say, well, here's this little student card, here's $300. You can go through $300 fast. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes sometimes we don't know a lot about money and we screw up. I know I've screwed up in the past. When I tell you I've messed up some money, I've messed up some money. And remind me to do another video, y'all, about student loans too. Pay your bills on time and track your money. Get the apps for the credit unions and the banks that you use. This can help keep down late fees as well as overdraft fees. So if you use a bank, I'll just use the Bank of Yasmin, for example. So if you use the Bank of Yasmin, you would want to get the Bank of Yasmin's app. Okay, so that way you can know where your money is at your fingertips. All right. Sometimes we get to spending, and sometimes we're going overdraft. Y'all, I've been a broke college student before. There were plenty of times when I had to overdraft because I'm like, man, I ain't got no money right now. I have money next week. So I'm about to overdraft it right now. So then boom, you get hit with the overdraft fees and whatever amount that you overdrafted. So we wanna stop you from being in the red, baby. Okay. So that's when. And number two, when I say pay your bills on time, late fees accumulate. If you pay your stuff late, $10 or whatever it may be, $30, whatever it may be added onto the bill. That's messing up your money. We want to save money. We don't want to lose money. Okay. Now, some jobs give you the option to where they will split your paycheck into multiple accounts. If the place where you work at does that, take advantage of that. I know I did that when I worked at one place. They had a bank there, so I would have money in their bank account and I would have money sent to my regular credit union. So that way I don't have to worry about looking at the money, and the money can just go directly to that other account to be saved. Set savings goals for yourself. And just because you have it, don't ball out. So if you know you want a new car, I'm big on like vision boards and things like that. So yes, I am going to get a new car eventually, but I want to save up some more or whatever before I decide to go get a new car. Or I may not get a brand new car. I may get, a cheaper car. So just set saving goals for yourself. If you know you have no money saved, let's try to go ahead and get to that first $1,000. And then once you have that first $1,000, just save up from there. I know Dave Ramsey, he talks about, saving up that $1,000 emergency fund. But once you hit 1,000, no, at that point, hey, I can save. Okay. So just keep piling it up, keep stacking it up. Okay. Where the bag at? Just keep saving your money. And then the second thing is, just because you have it, don't ball out. Sometimes we get these careers and we're like, boom, I'm making money now. That doesn't mean go get the highest car on the lot. That doesn't mean go get the highest house, the most expensive house on the block, the most expensive car on the lot. think, save, and know what you're doing with your money, because right now a lot of people are facing unemployment, hours being reduced. I know even I was on unemployment, and definitely, like I'm telling y'all, I had money saved. But think about if I didn't have money saved. Think about if I didn't have money saved. My bills keep coming, and I'm waiting to be paid unemployment benefits. I would probably be asked out. Let's be for real. So, you guys, save, think smart about your money. Just because you have it, that doesn't mean that you have to spend it, okay? Save as much as your income as you can, have multiple sources of income. And that's all I got for y'all today. Peace and blessings to you. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. All right, bye, y'all. Oh, yeah, and let me add my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This is just from my own personal experiences and how I manage my money and how I save. And I have thousands in my bank account. So this is just from my own personal experience. So I just wanted to clear that up, okay? Thank you so much for subscribing. Bye.